There are really two ways of how we can touch. One is by touching and giving pleasure to another, or touching and absorbing pleasure through our hands. And this is a tiny detail, but it makes all the difference. And this little video is about shifting awareness. In order to explore this difference, we're going to work with an object today. So I ask you to pick up an object. It can be anything, any little object that you find that's close to you. Maybe it's a pen right now, or a spoon from the kitchen. I have 3 objects here. One is this. This makes sound, so you can also explore with a soundscape that this would create. A spoon or a passion fruit. I am going to choose the spoon because the spoon is so versatile and has a really beautiful surface. So when I close my eyes, start breathing, and gently touch the spoon, my hands curiously explore this object as if I don't know what it is. I don't know what it will do to me, and just allow myself experiencing pleasure by touching this object in a very mindful, slow way. So you want to explore the edges, go around the corners, see what it feels like if you apply different kinds of pressure, maybe really light, maybe really digging in. What does that do? Maybe it's pleasurable to dig this object into a part of your body. And obviously we're just doing it on the hand now, but you can do this, use the spoon on your whole body. Once you've done this and you've recognized the difference of what it feels like to absorb pleasure from the spoon, we can do the same thing with our own body. So in this case, we have right hand and left hand. Right hand will be like the object, so this will be the spoon, and my left hand will be the one exploring the right hand. So this hand has the curiosity, this hand has the I'm going to absorb pleasure, and this hand is just going to offer itself to be received. And with my eyes closed, I'm going to explore my right hand, keeping my awareness in the left hand and the fingertips and the surface of my left hand. And really explore the difference, or explore what it feels like to absorb pleasure, and curiously explore this right hand. Really staying with my awareness in the left hand. Moving it around, maybe using the backside of my hand, and feeling into the difference, feeling into the pleasure that I can receive in my left hand, just by touching my own right hand. And now we're going to shift the awareness into the right hand. So we're doing still the same thing, but the awareness is now in the right hand, and it receives pleasure through the touch of the left hand. And while it does that, it will automatically give feedback to the left hand of like, oh yeah, this feels good. Ooh, here right in between my fingers, yes, that feels good. Do it a little softer there. So the hand will automatically start adjusting. And then you can do this, this is quite advanced, you can have awareness in both hands. So you can have awareness in the left hand, absorbing pleasure, and awareness in the right hand, receiving pleasure from the touch. When you master that, not just on your hand, but on your whole body, there's a whole new way of how you can explore touch.